is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Decir que no, cómo decirte que te quiero, que muero por tu amor. Yo no he perdido la ilusión, el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, el que trata mal yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Y el mío juntitos bailando, tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Decirte, mami, una cosita, yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía, quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer, yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. A show where we bring you the sport moments of your life. Today, we will be talking about the harsh reality of football, injuries. From strain to concussion to broken bones, injury is an unfortunate but inevitable part of the game. My name is Kuji Benjamin, and I'm here with a guest, and his name is
Mike Tewase.
Okay, you're welcome, Tewase.
Yes, thank you.
Today we'll be talking about injuries in sports, and I went out, did some interviews with some footballers. Let's hear what they have to say.
Okay. All right, my name is Ikuta Godwin Oko. Yeah, I'm a footballer. I played for VIO Shooting Stars, North Bank Makodi, and then I play for North Bank United FC, as well as Driver FC, where we come to rest this Saturday and then relieve ourselves.
In the course of your play, have you ever got injured?
Of course, yes. I got injured, I think if I could remember, when I was in school at Benue State University, when we were playing the interdepartmental match against political science. I had an injury against the political science team, and the person that gave me the injury was the person of TV, aka White Boom. I think he was a former player with Aquasha United. So I sustained a knee injury from that match.
How long did it take for the injury to get healed?
Well, the management was a problem. I have to manage that injury till for 3 years. Like for 3 years, because it was a knee injury. Each time I go into the pitch and then I begin to train, I always notice the pain because of improper management. I was unable to treat it very well, so each time I enter the pitch, it's as if the thing is reoccurring. So I just have to back off from a professional game and then focus into something else.
Did you get any assistance from your club that time? Did you get any assistance from them?
Actually, you know, we are a grassroots team, and then management of the injury was a bit tedious for us. But I sustained that injury as a result of playing for my school, my department per se. So the department didn't do anything, and then in the club, I don't think there was any support, but there was an individual support from my friends and others, but it was not enough. So I was able to tackle it with the effort of some friends and myself. So at least now I feel a little bit relieved, but we have ventured into something else, no longer in the game per se, but we normally come out to just keep fit as someone who is in love with the game.
During the course of your play, have you ever played against this person that injured you?
Wow, after school we lost contact, but he's a very good friend of mine though. We played during the grassroots game and some tournament like that. So immediately after school, I think he went to Gombe while I served in Nasarawa State. Then after then, I just met him once and we just exchanged pleasantries and the rest, and then we part our ways.
This is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. You can also be part of the show by dialing our number. We want people to call and tell us your views on when a player of your choice get injured in football, or even if you're a player, you can tell us your experience with injury as a footballer. You can reach us on this number 080 84 27 54 64. I take it again, 080 84 27 54 64. Head of State.
Yes.
What can you say about injuries? You are also a referee. Sorry, I didn't introduce you. You're also a referee. So, as a referee, what would you say about injuries in football?
Yes, injury is something that normally get a team down. When, especially when big players get injured, the team totally go down. Even the teammates, they don't play well. They play without happiness. So it makes them not to deliver what they are supposed to do. Thinking of the player who is not there with them, player that would have made lots of contribution in the game. So that is something that injury is something that weak a team. So it's not something to welcome in your team.
Okay. It's like we have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hello. Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
That is busy, Bray.
Thank you. Yours truly, yours faithful MC Oliver Nyikia, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports in Apinga here in a lady.
You are welcome.
Busy Brain, thank you.
To, the head of state.
All right, thank you.
Busy Brain, yes. Injuries in football, how do fans feel? And players themselves, how do they feel when they get injured?
Even the players, they feel sad because being on the bench or sitting in a hot seat when they see their teammate playing inside is not a welcome development. We just saw what happened to Arsenal against West Ham. It's just because of injury. The likes of Saka, Bukayo Saka.
Yes.
Supposing that guy is there, I don't think West Ham would have the opportunity to beat Arsenal tonight. This evening, so I said always bad whenever a player, a key player, even just a player has an injury. That always affects that person's career. Look at the likes of Eden Hazard.
Yes.
That retires now. Because of injury that make that young man not to
play
football. He started playing his football in Chelsea before he go to Madrid.
Yes.
So injuries cause a whole lot of damage to players.
Okay.
And our hope is that the players should not be getting injured. They should also be having their regular time playing their feet, so that they can play with the full 90 minutes.
All right. Thank you very much, Busy Brain.
Yeah.
Head of State.
Yes.
You can see that injuries in football can actually destroy a team.
Yes.
We can see what's happening to Arsenal. We can see what's happening to Chelsea. Most of their best players, Bukayo Saka is down.
In fact, not just to go far bit, even look at the local football where we don't even think players are not valued enough. like the snipers of Gui. In the Governors' Cup, we were not somewhere to point out because of a lot of injury. Lives of Humphrey, who normally play a very vital role for them. So no, the injury is something that normally deal with a team. It take them to very
injuries normally deal with a team. So I also speak with another footballer. Yeah. I think let's listen to what this footballer also have to say.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Ozigi David. I'm a footballer, and I'm also the assistant coach of this team, Drivers FC, North Bank Makodi.
As a footballer, did you ever get injured while playing football?
Yes, of course. I think about three times I can remember.
So which one was the one that affected you the most?
Okay, the one on my right ankle. That one, it took about 6 months. I was out of play. So, and it took me a lot of pains, you understand, and also financial cost, because actually there was nobody. You know, the ball would just come out for exercise. You understand, when I sustained that injury, I had nobody to turn to except myself, so I was the one who financed everything. And I was not bothered, because I know there's no one to assist.
The injury, was it caused by someone or it just happened?
Yeah, it was caused by one of our players. He's called Ima, but his name, I don't know whether his nickname, but the one who called him on the pitch is Ima Rezo. So he played from defense. So somebody gave me a pass, so we were approaching the ball. He was also coming. So before he could get to the ball, I tip it. Then he matched my right ankle, and it twisted.
So did you ever play against him in any important match?
Yes, I've played a couple of times against him. I think most times in training. So when I see him coming, I just give him space, because it's like a bulldozer. So I'll just give him the space. So except when I get to the ball before him. But if I know it's 50-50 or it's got to the ball, I'll just cover my space. That's what I do.
But while playing against him, you never had the intention that you're going to revenge or something like that against him?
No, that's the spirit of sportsmanship. I understand that it was a mistake. He didn't do it intentionally. He was also thinking that the ball would go by the right side. That's why he stretched to my right hand side. Unfortunately, I tipped the ball to my left. So on the right leg or the foot on the ground, that was why he matched. So I knew it was a mistake, because after that he came to my house to greet me. He also called me on phone a couple of times. Sometimes when I strode to the pitch while they're playing, after the game, he'll come and meet me and say, how am I healing? I say, fine.
You are still listening to Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and this is Speedy Sport. You can be part of the show by calling our numbers 080 8427 5464. You can also comment on our social media platform, that is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. On Facebook, when you comment, we will get your comment heard. Head of State.
Yes.
He was talking about sportsmanship.
Yeah.
There are some players, even after injury, they can carry that, they can nurse that thing in their mind, and after some time they will come back to haunt that player. But I'm so happy that these players are always talking about sportsmanship.
Yeah. Yes, there are some as a referee, even why officiating at Uya tournament in the Yegoma local government, opponent player called me and say, please, referee, may you protect this player, because we love playing with them. We like playing with them.
It's like, okay.
So there are some players who normally come for revenge. In fact, there are some who normally come for revenge.
Players like
Ibra,
Ibracadabra. Okay, we have a caller on the line. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Evening. Who is your name and where are you calling from?
AK calling from Agan.
Okay. How do you feel when your player or your team is injured?
You see very bad. Now, most especially your key players. Yeah, it's just like in the Barcelona, you see your commander is down. If not careful, the whole people will run away.
In fact, you run and go leave that place.
So that is the same thing that do happen in football. If your key players are not in, like sometimes when I was a Man U fan, if Ronaldo is not in the field, I'm not happy. Everybody will say that no, the match will win Man U. But if Ronaldo is in, we think we are like 20 in the field against 11, and just him, we gather like 4 or 5 players.
Yes.
So in a situation whereby your key players are out, in fact, it's not a healthy development.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. What he just said is another point. When your key players are injured, is out. How it's devastating to the team.
Yes, the team play without confidence.
We were talking about sportsmanship. I think that's something we need to buttress, because most of these players, when they go injured and they get injured and they come back from their injury, some of them may nurse that injury even in their heart. We remember players like Zlatan.
Yeah,
Zlatan is someone that he also called himself the god of football.
Yes.
when he had a problem with Materazzi, we remember what he did to Materazzi. Materazzi injured him,
and he paid back.
And after some months, after his injury, he came back, he paid back. The same thing with Mings.
Yeah.
The same thing he did with Mings. So players, it's good to have that sportsmanship. Let's listen to another of our players that we interviewed and hear what they have to say.
My name is Anthony Maudini Oguche. I'm a footballer. I played in Lobby Star, I played in Warri Wolf, and I play in Doma United. But currently right now, I'm at home. I don't have a job.
Have you ever got injured while playing football?
Yeah, my first injury come when immediately I signed a professional deal with Lobby Star. When I have a first injury, and I have a knee injury.
How long did it take you to heal?
Yeah, it took me a year. But yet I use it to play the ball, but totally healing, it takes a year for me for the knee to go finally.
Was it somebody that injured you, or how did the injury happen?
No, I went for an attack. So the process, I just have a sharp pain on my knee, and that was it. So from there, we tried many things to heal, but it could not heal, but only God healed it. So
what was the assistance from your club or the management of your club?
Okay, especially may God bless my manager, Mike Idoko, wherever he is, may God bless him, because he did a lot, and Paul Idoko, they did a lot for the injury. They tried to bring me back to the field quickly, and by special grace, when I came back, I signed Warri Wolves.
Okay. Another thing we have to talk about injuries, the welfare, welfare packages.
In fact, the response of the team, the place coming from.
Yes.
Yes. Another thing, just like the first recorder say, the grassroots football. Once you are injured, maybe there are some players that feel happy you have granted a chance for them to play more. So, but in fact, the attention is not much drawn to the player who is injured. So we just advise the team to go back and then be showing welfare to their team.
Yeah, that is another important issue, because sometimes players are injured and they have forgotten, especially in our local football. They are just forgotten. Some players, their career just ended that way.
Yes.
And our medical facilities down here is not that good compared to Europe.
Yes.
Where you have players when they get injured, the hospitals and insurance and other things that can assist them to get out of it.
Yes.
You can be part of the show by calling our number 080 84 27 54 64. I'll take it again. 080 64 27 54 64.
No. 08084, not 6.
Okay, sorry. 08084 27 54 64. Sorry for the mistake.
Yeah.
Head of state.
Yes.
As a referee, How do you play? How do you protect players?
Yes, we as a referee, we know some team the pattern of their gameplay. So why coming into the match? If I know very well your team is a team that is found in foul, in fact in infringement, we don't even allow what they call body contact in the local football. I don't even allow it because there are some players, even as a referee, you enjoy them playing. So you enjoy watching them play. So when they got injured, you feel somehow maybe you are the one that caused it. So we protect them. We don't even want some. We are not just protecting a team. We are protecting the both 22 players. So we a hard tackle we don't allow in football. So that is the only way we can control that. We cannot just take a hand and hold your leg that don't touch this person. Yeah. No, but we make sure we we say no to infringement.
Yeah,
that is it.
Football is actually a contact sport.
Yeah,
it's a contact sport. So say players will not come close to each other. It's very
no, they
difficult.
Touch.
They will
but
touch
there's something
the referee always try as much as possible to protect players. Do we have any caller on the line? We don't have any caller on the line.
Yeah, just like what you were saying, players who show sportsmanship. Yes, you made mention of somebody like Jing Song.
Jing Song.
Yes.
Yeah. Jing Song. I could remember Jing Song injured Andre Gomez.
Yeah.
And he felt so bad. When he was even crying in the pitch.
Some fans were thinking he was crying of the red card.
No, he was actually when he saw the injury, he felt so bad, and even after that he gave a press conference and he was like, "Kai, no, it wasn't a good one."
Yes.
So I think we also have one last interview that we can squeeze in, and then we hear what our listeners will also say.
I'm not a footballer. I play football for a fun, for passion. Yes. So I play central defense, specifically 6.
During your course of playing football, have you ever got injured?
Yeah, several occasions I've been injured. And I think I could remember the first injury I had was a groin injury. I had to stay back for like a month before I came back to playing the football.
So which among the injuries is the one that affected you the most?
Yeah, actually is the one that I had head injury. The keeper actually mistakenly wanted to hit the ball from corner kick position, and the hand mistakenly hit me on my head. In fact, the thing devastated me, and I stayed back for like 3 months. But thank God I came back.
So during the course of your playing football, did you ever play against that player that injured you?
Yes, of course I did on several occasions, because we are teammates now, and of course during trainings. In fact, it happened in such a way that we are always playing against ourselves. So I take it that injury is part of the game. After the injury, you and him, when you played together, going into the pitch against him, how do you feel? I take it as injury is just like it's part of the game. Yeah, as a player you must be injured. Whether you are careful or you're not careful, you must be injured. So it's normal. Though he felt when it happened, he felt so sober. But when I came back, in fact, he was always coming to see me to know how I was faring. When I came in, he was so excited. He was the happiest person to see me back. So he took it as normal. I didn't take it as anything serious. You are listening to Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am Kuji Benjamin. I'm here with a guest, and his name is
Mike Esesutewasi.
Mike Esesutewasi. You heard the last interview. You heard what the player said about being a sportsman.
Yes. He played. In fact, he just considered it as something unintentional. Because no player will just say, "Let me foul this," exception of the person you gave reference to, Ibrahim. In fact, even Ibrahim, he was actually injured. Yes, before he came back. But as a sportsman, you need not to pay back. So, in fact, I love players that show their sportsmanship life in them. Yeah. That is it. So I appreciate them so much. While the Governors' Cup was going on, a player of Goma local government, somebody Martins, yes, against Ukum, he was like, when the player fell down, the whole team was like, hey, who will then play for us? Just one player out of the 22 players,
and it affects the whole
yes,
the whole team. That is the sport for you. That is sport for you.
So it's something nobody will sleep to see.
Our time is actually far against us. Let's just take today's Premiership result and see how far this will take us. Today's result: Everton played a 2-2 draw with Man United.
Man United 2 goals down. They came from 2 goals down.
Actually, everybody's expecting Man U to win that game. We don't know what happened from 2 goals down.
Well, we don't know what happened.
Okay. Surprisingly, Arsenal fell down. Can Arsenal actually catch up with Liverpool? West Ham won them 1-0.
Arsenal is a very tough one there, because Liverpool is a team that will not take anything.
They won't want to drop anything now,
because they are fighting to level with Manchester United, the league. Is it? Yeah,
and then Bournemouth, Wolves defeated Bournemouth at home. That is, Bournemouth was at home 1-0. Crystal Palace also defeated Fulham. Fulham is actually at home. 2-0. Ipswich Town lost 4-1.
Humiliation there.
Tottenham. Actually, Tottenham is a team that everybody want to watch Tottenham. But the thing about Tottenham is that when you expect them the most, that is when they will just, the way we say in Pidgin English, they will fall your hand.
Yes.
What do you say about that?
Well, thank God for now. Let's talk about what they are doing now. So we appreciate them so much for the result.
Okay. Southampton 0, Brighton 4, another spanking.
Yes, Brighton is a team. Even Brighton is unpredictable this time, because they will. You see them at the winning side,
and the next time you see them
with much goals, and then not just losing with much goals. So.
A match that we are expecting to this evening is also Chelsea against Aston Villa. I think that is how far we can go for today's shows. And today's show, special thanks to Jafet Upa. He's the man in the control unit. We also give special appreciation to Ted Ayamge, Tahava Gezwa, and the king of radio himself, to Radio King James Yeye, and his wife Memshima King James. I also want to appreciate my co-presenter today. I appreciate you, and his name is
Mike So thank you.
My name is Kuji Benjamin. Have a nice day.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah.